I have run my own company, AMAX Estates in Gravesend. This means I understand the highs and lows as well as you do. It is therefore with a pleasure and an honour to be standing here today as your chosen president. ARLA Conference is by far my favourite industry event, and having postponed our conference due to coronavirus, I am so delighted to be here today to celebrate this very special event. It is fantastic to see so many of you here today. We have an audience of around 1,000 members, along with 80 exhibitors, who are eagerly looking forward to introducing themselves to you during the day. So please go and visit them and let yourself be known during the breaks and at lunchtime. You will also note from the conference programme, we have a fantastic lineup of speakers, and I for one are certainly looking forward to hearing from each one of them. You will also be aware it has been an immensely difficult 21 months since lockdown first started on the 21st of March 2020. It is clear that we are still not out of the woods. However, as an industry, we have more than weathered the storm during these unprecedented times. It is heartwarming to see in many cases the pandemic strengthened the relationship between agents and landlords and agents and tenants. It has taught us valuable lessons about the continuing importance of transparency and communication. And we have learnt that through technologies such as Zoom and Teams and even video tours, how we can be more efficient. Throughout the pandemic, propertymark has played a very important role in ensuring our voices are heard, and as such, government opened up the housing market earlier than all other sectors to ensure we were able to move people into homes as and when needed. This is a key sign of how fundamental housing is, not only to our well-being, but also to our economy. We can see there are further challenges ahead for the lettings industry, such as the ever-increasing legislation that of course comes at a cost. Many of us have seen our landlords exiting the market due to the harsh tax changes of increased legislation. More needs to be done to support and encourage landlords so they do not leave the sector, such as incentives, such as tax breaks, following on from the devastation that Section 44 left the PRS in. We also need to be mindful of how the UK homes account for approximately 14% of carbon emissions, and so there is rightfully a focus on how to make our housing stock greener. This presents further fundamental challenges for landlords, which in many cases will be cost prohibitive. For example, the average Victorian house is likely to cost £70,000 to upgrade. This could see homes across the north of the UK costing more than the actual value of the home itself. As you know, there is also continuing talk of the abolishment of Section 21. And I believe this isn't a case of if, but when. We therefore need to see a more robust Section 8 to protect our landlords. Government needs to be more holistic in its approach in housing policy. We must not unintentionally drive landlords away from the private sector. I'm sure you will agree with me, if the PRS keeps being asked to do more for less, it will be the tenants that will ultimately lose out. However, we have many reasons to be optimistic, and as an industry, we are seeing more and more agents getting qualified. It is fantastic to see our agents raising the bar in the standards within our sector, and in doing so, we are raising consumer confidence. ARLA, as part of propertymark, are at the heart of all the improvements in the PRS. This is informed by you, the members, who are at the heart of everything that we do. And it is by sharing your insight, concerns and experience that we are able to continue positive changes within our industry. It is no secret that it is my aim within my presidential year to raise the importance of succession planning. I want to bring more younger people into our sector as a chosen career and not one like the most of us that have fallen into. And as such, we desperately need to see an apprenticeship which is fit for purpose for PRS. It is with passion and belief I have been working behind the scenes with propertymark qualifications, and I am therefore delighted to advise you that this will soon no longer be a dream. There is much happening in the background to make this a reality. So please do listen out for more information which will be released very soon. So to conclude, let's mark this 25th propertymark conference with some fun. We work in a great industry and we should be shouting from the rooftops. So today, I want you to show your hands for ARLA 25. All you need to do is to find me or one of my presidential team, if they don't mind just standing up please. Katie Griffiths, Angela Davey, David Potter and Harry Truman, and go and get your hands stamped. We then ask you to take a fun photo and post your best pictures on social media with the hashtag ARLAConf before midday tomorrow. And our esteemed judge, Christopher Watkins, will then choose his most fun post. And the winner will receive a Fulton & Mason Christmas hamper. So finally, let me close by thanking you for choosing to be qualified, for choosing to be the best, and for choosing to be here today.